right. So, I told you guys that I was going to go live. Here I am. I know I didn't make an announcement. I kind of just popped on because today has just been all over crazy. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Hopefully you guys see it in your notifications. Just waiting for some people. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. I see there's one. It says one person's in the room. 3 people. Yes. The more thumbs up I get, then the more YouTube will like send out notifications to people, like when I go live and when I post. Because it tells YouTube they like it. They really, really like it. Hello, Becky. Yes. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. There's been so much going on. So, you guys know that I've been applying to teach in the... Oh, can I talk louder? Oh, no. You said you can't hear me. Can you guys hear me better now? Maybe I was covering something up. I hope you can hear me better. Can you hear me, Watner? Can you hear me better now? Hopefully. Try headphones. Ah! Let's see. I don't have my... Oh my gosh. I'm trying to see if I can. I don't have my headphones. I don't have my headset with me. I didn't plan for people to not be able to hear me. Maybe if I can, I'll try to find them. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. This is, you hear wind like a fan on. What? Oh my gosh. This is, let me see if I can find. I'll look for my headset. I don't know why I'm in a quiet room. There's no wind in here. I would have to end this and come back in. But I'm on my mobile, my cell phone, and I'll tell you why, okay? I don't know if you guys have heard in the news that Oklahoma had this terrible ice storm. There was an ice storm that lasted 3 days. I'm talking 3 days of ice and snow falling out the sky. And so many parts of Oklahoma, like the whole state, so many parts were affected by the storm. In my city where I live on like the outskirts of Oklahoma City, in a small city called Dale City. And my city lost power. Like, I'm talking, it was crazy. My tree in my backyard split in half because of the ice. Half of the tree was on my roof. The other half was, kind of bent over the fence to the house behind me. And there were limbs everywhere. It took down power lines. I was without power for 9 days at my house. 9 days, no electricity, no power. So I had to, trust me, we didn't stay in this house for 9 days. It was like we were in the house for maybe 12 hours. And it was so cold. It was just too cold. And, you know, I have children. We have pet rats. And so we packed up and drove as safe as we could to, oh, you guys didn't hear about it. I mean, it was crazy. It was so crazy. There were, at the peak, there were about 400,000 people without power. Like, a lot of people lost power for like a day and it popped back on. But there were like 400,000 people that didn't have power for a week or more. And for me, it was 9 days. 9 days, no electricity whatsoever. And so, if you guys have ever watched The Walking Dead, you know how they had to go run, like do supply runs, and they were like going to houses and shopping for food and bringing it back to the camp to cook food and have supplies to live. It was like that. So, I mean, there was no electricity. Stores didn't have power. Schools were canceled. They were like, no schools. Everybody, at first they said the students can do school virtually. Then they were like, okay, well, people don't have power, so how can they even get online and do school virtually, right? Not everybody was fortunate enough to have family to stay with. And so I was staying with my sister. I stayed with my sister for 9 days. And I mean, I loved being with family. I loved being with my sister. So, but she has, you know, they're a family of 5. And then I brought me and my 3 children. So they became from 5 to being a family of 9. And, you know, they had their own routines and whatnot. And so my children are, you know, trained to, shh, be quiet. Mommy's teaching. Go in the other room. The doors are closed. They know to be quiet. Even my youngest, I taught him at a young age to be quiet when mommy's teaching. So then I had to go to a household with a 1-year-old that doesn't know how to be quiet at all. So the mute button was my best friend. I did lose like 3 days of teaching, which is another thing I want to touch on. I lost 3 days of teaching, and I just was like, you know, I thought my power was going to be back on. I'd be back home. Then after like 3 days, I was like, I can't keep losing these days. I mean, I can't keep canceling these classes. So I made arrangements with my sister, and it was just like, hey, we're just going to have to work around it. There was not a room I can go to teach and have complete silence. So I just had to maneuver the mute button. That's what I just had to do. And I did bounce around the house whenever I could, and I had to use the mute button, but I made it work. OutSchool was the best, like the best resource for, you know, the best platform for me to use in that situation. But when I had to teach the other we talk in the early mornings when I taught we talk, because I had lost power and missed so many classes. I missed 3 days of classes. Then even though, you know, and this is with pretty much any company really that really doesn't understand your situation, I sent the screenshots. I sent everything. The company was very understanding. It was like, oh my goodness, be safe. I hope everything's okay. But the parents were just like upset, like complaining because classes had to be canceled. I understand, you know, hey, I scheduled this class. I want to have class. But you would think parents would be a little more understanding when you're sending pictures and screenshots of trees on top of houses and power lines fell down, and you and your children are, you know, having to live somewhere else for a period of time. I mean, all of the hotels in my city, in the surrounding cities, every hotel, it was on the news, at least local news. I guess it didn't make national news, but on the local news, it was all hotels are sold out. Like there were, I don't even think there were motels available. Not that I wanted to spend 9 days in a hotel and spend that money, but all of the hotels, everything was sold out. And so I had to make do. And it just so happened that I guess people were using so much data on their cell phones that even that was congested. So that wasn't even a good backup plan because the connection was spotty. It was just so spotty using just the data on my cell phone. Okay, let's see. Okay, data, Wagner, I don't know anything about data nowadays other than, I guess, data. You know how people are talking about Cambly with the $12 an hour. From what I've heard, data is along those lines of offering the $12 per hour. And so yeah, there's that. I've heard that about Dada. I guess some people are making maybe a little bit more, but I don't think anybody's making more than, because they cut, when I told them no, and I put in my notice, they were cutting me from making $24 an hour, because I was at $24 an hour. They were cutting me from that, so I can talk about my salary now because I'm not with them. They were cutting me from was it 24 or was it 26? I don't even remember. It was somewhere between 24 and 26. I got a lot of bonuses, so I don't remember what my base was. But Dada had cut me from that to 17. And I was like, 17? Like, I mean, a lot of people would take it, but when you're accustomed to making a certain amount and how much I've done for and with Dada, no, I wasn't going to take that. And so I've heard since I left in May, May, end of April. The last day of April, I think, was my last day with Dada. Ever since I left, since then, it's just been going, like, salary, just been salary just kind of went down. And so I think they're at like $12 an hour. But you know, other than that, I don't really know a lot about Dada, but I've heard that, you know, people that are still hanging in there with Dada, you know, as far as the classes, someone told me they're not 30-minute classes anymore, they're 25-minute classes. So they've been, you know, really making a lot of changes, like changing the face of Dada, pretty much, just changing everything and turning more into, I would say, instead of like a school, because they used to call themselves a school, then more into a, just another platform. Now, GoGo Kid, I haven't really opened up any slots with GoGo Kid, but GoGo Kid has some specials. GoGo Kid is hiring like hardcore right now. Like, they are looking to hire new teachers. They have incentives for new hires. They have increased the bonus for if you, like, if I were to refer a teacher and they get hired, I get a bigger bonus right now, because Dada has, like, I mean, GoGo Kid has upped that, and they're really looking for teachers. Now, I have some big news with Cambly, you guys. Cambly, as you guys know, I'm still with Cambly right now. I'm with Cambly, GoGo Kid, but I don't really open up any slots, really. OutSchool, and WeTalk. I'm still with Palfish, but I don't really open up any slots with Palfish either. But I still help teachers get hired with Palfish, and so that helps. So yeah, so those 5 companies. I spend most of my time on OutSchool. OutSchool has blown up for me. I have a lot of requests, and go figure. You guys, I thought I would just, you know, escape the little kids and start teaching more of the older kids, but for some reason, I don't know, my personality attracts those 3-year-old, 4-year-olds. So I got an email from OutSchool saying, hey, we noticed that you teach 3-year-olds, because I had some classes that were catered to the younger, you know, 3 and 4-year-olds, but it was like maybe 3 or 4 classes that I had I opened up a lot of classes. I wrote a lot of my, you know, you write your own lessons with OutSchool. You write everything yourself. And I did a few classes for 3-year-olds, like Chit Chat with Puppets. I even have a Mad Hatter's Tea Party, like, for real. We wear crazy hats, and we even sing the Unbirthday song. We sing the Unbirthday song, just like the, you know, the Mad Hatter Tea Party. We wear crazy hats, we sing the Unbirthday song, we have a little bit of chit chat, and then every class I read a story. And the whole thing is getting a little chit chat, drinking our tea. We drink tea, or whatever, Kool-Aid, water, we call it tea. And I read a story, and we talk about the concepts: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Parents love it. And it's catered to 3, 4, 5-year-olds. 3, 4, and 5. And my classes fill up. And just stuff like that, you know, me being with OutSchool. So I do a lot of OutSchool. A little bit of Cambly. I have a lot of requests. I get emails all the time about, would you open up more time with Cambly? I'm not really on Cambly that much, but now when I told you about the power outages, I've had a lot of parent complaints, right? And you know, I'm to the point right now that I love all these multiple things that I do, but as far as the ESL companies that are stationed in, when the headquarters are stationed in foreign countries, I'll say that I'm just not really banking on it being very, 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 very long term. Because I'm very grateful that We Talk is small. It's very small. It's not like, you know, where so many teachers are interchangeable. So if my classes are canceled, they don't have like someone else that can just jump in there and just take my spot. And my students really love me, so I'm grateful for that. But I know that during this storm and me not having the ability to teach every class that I had, I made some parents upset. So I'm like, okay, next time I'll have a conversation with the storm that took my power out. I mean, I don't have a generator, so I guess I need to go and buy a generator and do all that stuff. And as a renter, you know, I'm not a homeowner, I rent. So it's just something that I don't really think about, having a generator. But you guys, if you have the means to do it, get a generator, because I wish I had one. My neighbors had generators and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, must be nice. They get to stay home because I can, you know, they have their generator running. And I don't have a generator, so I had to go to a different city. Like, it was not that far, 45-minute drive to my sister's house and stay with her because I didn't have a generator, and it wasn't the most ideal situation as far as me working. And so I did miss 3 days of classes. And sometimes your phone hotspot doesn't work, like mine didn't. And I missed classes today because my power just turned on yesterday after 9 days of no power. So I'm all happy coming home. Yay, home sweet home. And then I'm like, once I get here, oh, my internet is out. No internet. So yeah, I have no internet. That's why I'm on my cell phone right now. For some reason, my laptop won't connect to my phone as a hotspot. So luckily, my laptop wouldn't connect, but my daughter's laptop connected. So I had to do everything on her laptop, which her laptop, you know, she's 14. And so it's not really, you know, it doesn't have the processing power that I need. So it was spotty. We were freezing up, and I was using my phone as a hotspot. So, I mean, the quality of class was just not great. So, I mean, you got to think about all of that when you're thinking about teaching online, and especially this time of year, depending on where you live, with storms and everything else. So, I don't know. I don't want to lose contracts, but I may have lost, hopefully not, but may have lost some parents there. NovaKid. I'll try NovaKid. I'll look into it. Cambly. Drea. I hope I'm saying your name right. Drea Johnson. So, you guys, I'm over the 10 minutes. I always do this. I'm going to get off soon. But, Cambly, you guys, just yesterday, I spoke with Cambly. Yes, the Cambly office contacted me, personally reached out to me, and I did like a Google chat, whatever it's called. What is it? What does Google do? The little Google thing. Whatever. Google, no, not Google Classroom. Whatever it is when you do the little chat. Anyways, I had a live chat with one of the Cambly representatives. Yeah, Google Meets. Yeah, thank you, Becky. Yes, I had, through Google Meets, I had a chat with a person, one of the, like, the main HR people that does the marketing She's not part of the hiring process, but she does the marketing and a lot of the back office work. And she said that she watches my videos on YouTube. And she loved like the content and how I help you guys with Cambly. And I asked her some questions for you. So I love that you asked about the Cambly rating system. And Drea Johnson, there is no secret. Because I told her, I was like, because she was like, hey, so I told her that I'm going to continue making content for Cambly. Cambly appreciates everything that I've been doing. And so I've asked Cambly if they would message me every time there's an update. They said they're going to do that. I got some updates about Cambly Kids, of videos coming out. She told me what to do. Go in and look at it. They would love for me to do an updated video for you guys on how to apply for Cambly and Cambly Kids, because they told me there's been some changes. You guys, I'm going to have the inside scoop at all times, because I'm going to get a message every time something changes. Every time they have something going on, they're going to explain. And unique Ashante's Corner, I have not dealt with flashers. That's my hallelujah hands. Woo! I have not. I've never had a flasher. And I've been on Cambly since January 2019. Now, a lot of people say that they have. So I'm not going to pretend like, oh, that never happens. A lot of people. And in the Cambly, like, chat rooms and stuff, then you'll, if you've ever tried to join or you're interested or whatever, then they're like, oh, I'm in the club now. I've been flashed. I am not in the club. I don't want to be in the club. Some people are waiting for their membership in that club, but not I. So it has never happened to me. I mean, it happens, but it's not like no matter what, you're going to get flashed eventually. It's not happened to me. So, and I've been on since January of 2019. So thank goodness. But I always start off with my camera off. Like, you can set it to where your camera settings are off. They can see me, but when I say camera settings off, you can't see them. And so that's what trials, because the people that have, like, that are paying for a contract, they don't really do that because they could lose all their money. They jeopardize losing all of their money because, of course, you can report them as flashers. And Cambly records everything, so they'll see it and like, you're banned and we're keeping your money. No, you don't get a refund. So someone that's paying is not going to want to do that. But the free trial people, the people that are not paying, sometimes it happens. Sometimes. I've never been, I mean, I don't know if I should call myself, I don't know if I should say I've never been a victim of it or what. Because some people just, I'm telling you, some people just, they waiting to be in the club now. They waiting. But back to the Cambly rating system. There is no secret. I asked them that. I was like, okay, so what's going on? People are asking me about this rating system. And so there's no secret behind it. It's based off the people that are rating. So some people leave ratings, some people don't. So if you have, and you know how some people, like in real life, I'm going to say like restaurant ratings, store ratings. Some people, they can be pleased, they can be happy with something and never leave a rating. But as soon as they're pissed off, they leave a rating. You know what I mean? So then that's going to, like, you're like, okay, can I get some positive feedback and not just negative feedback? And then on the same token, there's people that leave ratings no matter what. So there's no secret behind it. It's all like the people that leave ratings. Now, it's up to whoever's taking, you know, whoever's leaving the ratings. Sometimes they do consider, when they look at the quality of the calls, sometimes they do consider, okay, well, the teacher was good, but maybe they didn't like your lighting. So that maybe that's going to stop you from getting 5 stars or whatever. What is it, 4 or 5? Yeah, that's going to stop you from getting 5 stars or whatever. It could be something simple. It could be, she was great, but maybe she talked too fast, or she talked too slow, or maybe the system glitched. Not your fault. It's completely not your fault, but it's all in the mind of the person that's rating you. I've gotten, even on OutSchool, you get ratings on OutSchool. I've had where they were happy. I'm talking like class went perfect. Like my overall rating on OutSchool is 4.97. You know, it was 4.98, and now it's 4.97 because most of my ratings, as obviously, I had hit the 100 rating mark. So I've gotten 100 ratings, probably more now, but the last time I looked, it was 100. 100 ratings on OutSchool, and I'm at a 4.97, okay? I've had all of my ratings that were less than 5 stars. They gave me 4 stars and excellent, like, written feedback. And I'm just like, okay, you were happy. You said I'm awesome, but I got 4 stars? I don't understand that. Or I would get 4 stars and no comment whatsoever. And I'm just like, I thought we liked each other, but okay. So it's the same with Cambly, with the rating system. It just really depends on the person that's clicking. I don't know if they just really don't pay attention, what they are taking into consideration. I mean, who knows what they're considering when they're doing the rating, but it's really up to them. It's nothing that Cambly's doing in the back, like back office stuff. It's, they make it completely available to the people that are, you know, that you're talking to. So now Cambly Kids, they don't have a rating thing set up for that side yet. But once you get a reputation and everything, you get popular by word of mouth. But yeah, I do not want to be part of the Flashers Club. Have you ever had a student post a, hold on, it faded. Have you ever had a student post tutoring sessions on social media without your permission? No, but it does happen. It really does. A lot of teachers complain about it. If they did, I really don't care. Just me, because I am an influencer, I am on social media. So, and I'm like, okay, bring more students to me. It don't bother me. But I've never found anything without my permission. I've had people say that maybe a picture of me and another student was posted in like a parent chat room, and that's how they found me, and they want me to be their kid's teacher. So it has always worked in my good. I've had teachers, like other teachers, post unnice, you know, unpleasant things about me, like find pictures of me either on, you know, my own channel or somewhere else, and say things that were not nice. But as far as students doing stuff without my permission or anything that wasn't favorable to me, that has not happened to my knowledge. No, it has not. But yes, the students do sometimes post videos. Like they'll post a whole tutoring session without asking. It does happen. And that's something that some tutors get upset about. So, I mean, that's another thing. And sometimes I've had people say that they were asked, like maybe there's somebody that has their own YouTube channel and they're taking classes, or they just take random classes just to record for their channel, just to get content and, you know, whatever the conversation is. And they ask, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Do you mind if I post this? And so, but it does happen where you could get posted without permission and you just find yourself. It does. Yeah. And so you guys know, I was posting, because I always get permission. I always get permission, and my parents say, yeah, sure, we love you, yeah. But even if I cover up the faces. I cover up the faces unless I have permission from the company directly, that I don't have to. So if I didn't get permission from the parents and the company, faces are covered. But I told you guys like a few months ago, Cambly reached out and was like, even though your faces are covered and the names are covered, we don't want you doing that. I was like, okay, I won't. And I haven't posted anymore. That's why you guys haven't seen any Cambly classroom type videos, any new ones, because Cambly asked me not to anymore. And I was just like, okay, I won't do it anymore. And so I talked to her about that. I was like, people want to see real examples. When classes are changing, people want to see those changes. People want to know what they're getting into. You guys, I was looking out for you guys when I did my Google Meets interview with an actual Cambly back office person. You know, it was Mary I spoke to. married. And so she told me like everything. Oh my gosh, there's so many things that are coming up, updates, but I'm not permitted to speak on all that yet until it happens. And when it happens, you guys will be updated. But they're doing a lot of revamping for our good, for the tutors' good. Like, this is all favorable to us. I'm just so excited about it. And so the rating system, I asked about that. There's no secret. Sometimes people, they take into consideration all type of crazy stuff when they're rating. But on Cambly, my rating is, I think it's a 4.97 or a 4.98. Just like OutSchool. Ooh, yeah, it's the same. I got a 4.97 on OutSchool, 4.97 out of 5. And on Cambly, I think it's a 4.97, 4.98 out of 5, possibly. Yeah. So, yeah, the rating system is just like any other platform. It's up to the parents, the person, whoever. Sometimes I think like if you have classes with teens, I think the teenagers get on there and just do some rating too. So, yeah. Let me see if I missed any questions. You guys, why do I always do this? I'm 3 times over what I said. Back when Cambly was having issues, lots of tutors' ratings have dropped. Yes, Becky, and yeah, and then that's because people were blaming the tutors. I'm like, I'm just glad that didn't affect me. But I know a lot of tutors, especially that were doing where you would just take the random calls, and I've been stopped doing that. So all my students were regulars. They knew it wasn't me, so it didn't affect me. But yeah, there sometimes, yeah, system problems. I'm like, it's not me, it's Cambly, I promise. But if they don't know you like that, they're not your regular, and it's their first time taking class with you, and everything's tore up, then they're like, my experience was not a 5-star experience, 4, 3 stars or whatever. But I've never dealt with that. You know, I don't know about Magic Ears, but I've heard Q Kids need teachers, Watner. So yeah, if anybody's looking, Watner says Magic Ears and Q Kids needs teachers. Go Kid is looking for teachers. I don't know what's going on, but these Chinese ESL companies are like, we need teachers, and they're hiring. You teach 4 students at once with them. Which one? Magic Ears, Q Kids? Which one, Watner? 4 students at once. I know Magic Ears is like at least 2. Both. Oh, okay. Okay. So you guys like that, it's not one-on-one. I know Magic Ears isn't one-on-one. Go Kid is one-on-one. But if you want it like group type teaching, then I forgot I'm with Bling ABC. Bling ABC is group teaching too. I forgot about that company. I'm with them, but I haven't booked a class. I haven't opened up my slots with Bling ABC, and let's see. They even asked me to renew my contract. I just said, okay, accept, and still didn't open up any classes. So I've been with Bling ABC, so I have a lot. If one fall off, I could pick up somewhere else. I haven't opened anything with Go Kid. I haven't opened anything with Bling ABC, but I've been so lucrative in the other avenues that I do teach in that I really don't need to, and haven't really had the need to do that. But you guys, I'm telling you, having options, options is key. Like when all this 2020, I'm just gonna say 2020 stuff, all this stuff went down, I'm telling you, options is what really, that's why I didn't see any difference in my money-making potential. I didn't see anything different because it was just like, okay, it would just shift from here to there. And so when one was lacking, so another area was blowing up. So just have options, you guys. Have options. Students posting tutoring sessions without permission is one of the reasons why I'm hesitant about applying to Cambly. Do you think it's rude to refrain from sharing your state city with students? No, it's not rude. It's not rude at all. Because some of them will try to find you. I don't want to try to scare you. Some of them will try to, not when I say try to find you, I don't mean like jump on a plane, try to find you. But I've had students And I don't even use my my real name, because you guys know LaShundra Woodfall. You guys know that's on my YouTube page. But I go LaLa Ray on Cambly, right? LaLa Ray, because I'm also Miss LaLa, and I use Ray, because Ray is a middle name of a family member that I'm very fond of. And so I was like, LaLa Ray has a ring to it. So that's my Cambly personality, LaLa Ray. And people still find me on social media, and none of my social media is LaLa Ray. And I get, hi, and I'm just like, we're okay, all right. And so they find me on Facebook, but my page is private, so I don't, yeah. That's why a lot of times, I don't know if you guys try to friend me on Facebook. If I don't know you, I don't, because I don't know who, where that person came from, or, so like my business page, follow my business pages and message me there. But my personal page, I post like pictures of my, my personal page is private. And I post like family and my kids and stuff. And I know they make their, I can't think. They come and pop into my YouTube videos sometimes. But I don't want to post like, my intimate everyday stuff that I put on my Facebook page on my YouTube. You know what I mean? It's a little different, because I have extended family stuff on there too. And I'm just like, I don't know. My aunties, my mom, my dad, no, I private my page. So I don't friend everybody. So if I don't know who you are and suddenly I get like this friend request and I'm just like, where did this person come from? Then most likely I'm not going to add you. But go to my business pages. Hi, Andrea. Or Andrea. I don't know how. I hope I don't tear you guys' names up. Online Academy is good. You teach English and Turkey one-on-one. Yeah, I love I get my Turkish students off of Cambly. I love it. I had a Brazilian man ask if he could post our session. I didn't like it, but I said okay because he was super nice. Oh, yeah, sometimes they'll ask. Sometimes they just pop them up on there. But I saw you were live and wanted to get as much. Oh, no, you're fine, Uniquely Ashante's Corner. You're fine. That's what I do this. And you know what? I know I'm on longer because I haven't been on here for a long time. But you guys, I'm going to be on here every day. I'm not going to be on here 30 minutes every day. I'm going to try not to. Let's say that. And I'm going to bring my earbuds if I'm on my mobile next time. I got to find them. I'm still kind of trying to settle back in from being at my sister's house for 9 days. We just got home last night, and I still have stuff packed up. So I got to find my earbuds. Hopefully my internet's working. I prefer to be on my computer. Yes, my family is doing well. They're doing wonderful. I have so many things to share with you guys. Some about family. I know you guys are interested in like my personal, like what's going on behind the scenes with LaLa. And so I want to share that. Yes, my hair is different. A new style. Got a little new do. A new do going. So, all right, you guys. I have some, oh my gosh, Zigazoo. I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. But I talked to the CEO, the founder of Zigazoo. So the founder of Zigazoo contacted me. Hey, this is my happy dance. My one hand happy dance because I'm holding my phone. So the founder of Zigazoo contacted me, and I have some announcements to make for that too. And then you guys know that Home Office Cambly, I've been chatting with them, and I'm going to stay in contact with them because I am now on the team. So I'm going to bring you guys some behind the scenes information. I'm going to break down the tutoring guide for you. Yeah, you. And so I'm excited about that. And I told them about it. They was like, wonderful. We would love for you to do that for us. So I have so much going on with Cambly that I'm going to share with you guys. They made it so much easier. You no longer need to ask to be part of the Cambly Kids. You no longer need to, none of that. So the same day you apply to be a part of Cambly, you can apply to be a part of Cambly Kids too. They make it easy to, And I'm going to show you step by step just how to do that. And as soon as my internet comes back on, I'm going to do my little screen share and show you guys step by step what the website looks like and how to do it and what they're looking for. I'm even going to show you guys what Cambly's looking for in a video specifically. Yeah, because I get a lot of that. I've been getting emails. People have been sending video submissions to me for me to check out their video before they apply, and I've been trying to get to them as fast as I can and respond and give feedback. Earlier today, I even had someone chatted with me on Messenger, just wanted some advice on Messenger, like wanted to see me, and I do that. I do all of that. So if you guys ever wanted to do like a face-to-face, you know, like a one-on-one session, I do that. I do all of that. I help you guys. I'm here for you, okay? And I'm not gonna like record it and put it on YouTube. unless you say, I would love for you to put this on YouTube, but I don't record my sessions, my help sessions, unless you guys want me to. So I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. I don't know the time, you guys. Turn on your notifications so that if you don't get to jump on when I'm on, then at least you'll get to see the playback. I'm gonna make them all available. Hold on, I saw something. Oh, thank you, Becky. Thank you. I've been getting messages from Cambly. Are you coming back? We've saved yours. I haven't been on Cambly since the end of August. But oh my gosh, I'm gonna get on. Even if I just take one student a week, I'm gonna get back on there because Cambly loves me and I love Cambly. We have a special relationship. So I'm gonna be back on every day. Every day I'm gonna touch bases with you guys, even if it's just 5 minutes, but preferably 10 minutes every day. I'm gonna jump on. We're gonna high five and chat it up. Is John still? You know what? I don't know. Jordan is the one that replies to me about everything. So Jordan and Mary, those are the two that I've been dealing with all the time. Jordan and Mary. So I'm not sure about John. I haven't heard from John in a long time. You said he's so tough? Oh, I haven't heard from him in a long time. Jordan is awesome. Like, I'm loving Jordan. I'm like, Jordan, we can be, one of my messages to him, I was like, we could be BFFs. If you ever need help, let me know, Jordan. So, yes, I'm enjoying it. More to come. The last video I uploaded, I told you guys I was applying K to 12. You know what? I haven't even heard back from the application, but then they send me another interview invite to be an engagement specialist. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to look up what is an engagement specialist, and so I'm gonna do that interview too. And this one I'm going to record. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to get permission before I post it though. But I'm going to record this interview because it's like self-paced, and this is to be an engagement specialist. So yeah, my kids are going crazy. I'm on for too long. I'm going to keep you guys posted on that and how to add in traditional but virtual teaching in with the other type of virtual teaching. Hey, they have a new system, but do the tutors that are already working still have to apply to kids' Cambly? If you're already with Cambly and you want to teach on Cambly Kids, then yes, you still need to apply, because you still need to submit a video. They still want to make sure you have a presence that's going to be kid friendly. But their kid side is blowing up, and they're looking for more teachers for Cambly Kids. And so if you're already on and you haven't, you're not with Cambly Kids yet, then yes, you would still need to apply. But any newcomers coming into the company, then you can apply at the same time. You can apply all at the same time. So yeah, that's how that works. So you still need to apply. So if you're not just automatically accepted into Cambly Kids, you have to apply to the Cambly Kids side, because you might get into the Cambly side, but then they're just like, maybe you're not the fit that they're looking for the kids side. It's a little bit different, because with the adults you can be serious. You can be like, But then when the kids, they want a little bit of, hi, hello. Like, you don't have to be cornball, but, you know, you work with kids all the way from like 4 to, I guess, 17, you know. And so it's not automatic. So, all right. You guys, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, because it helps me, it helps my channel, and it helps them recommend me to people. I like to be recommended to people. And so I'll be on tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And uploads are coming. I have to edit, and my internet's not working. So I'm trying to get it to you. But as soon as I get my internet on my laptop, because that's where all my files are, as soon as I can get something connected to where I can just start spitting these videos out to you, I'm getting them to you, okay? See you tomorrow. TTFN. Now I gotta figure out how to close this thing. Goodbye, everybody.